In certain extreme situations, the law is inadequate. In order to shame its inadequacy, it is necessary to act outside the law, to pursue natural justice. This is not vengeance. Revenge is not a valid motive, it's an emotional response. No, not vengeance. Punishment.
Tonight we have a chance to say, yeah, you're right. We're too extreme, we're too wild, we're too out of control, we're too full of our own shit. Or we have a chance to say, hey, fuck you, you're wrong. Fuck you, we're right. Because you have all made it to the dance. Because believe me, this is the dance. Start the show.
Oh, man, I haven't had a minute today. I am sorry. I agree with Kiff. It is clobbering time. Oh, my God. Dude, this is the most sitting I've done today. I feel like Matt. I don't have time to watch movies. Now I'm doing the you
you got to go to supervised visitation at your parents' house with your
I
children.
That's the funniest one. I gotta say. The supervised visitation of my children. There's just certain things like, and I know we can't talk about it anymore because the audience paid us not to.
Uh-huh.
Like, there's certain ways that you know that you're getting to them.
Yeah,
And,
definitely.
like, there's desperation. And it's just like, dude, fucking, like, you got to recognize that this is a you problem and not a me problem, bro. Like,
Right.
I don't know what to tell you. But it is fun to watch. Because on one hand, last night, everyone, you missed by this much. And now I'm not hearing from I'm not hearing from anyone today.
Yeah, what the fuck happened today? Holy
It's really
shit.
strange today. I have no comments. Nobody wants to say anything. I don't know. Maybe we didn't hit enough goals this morning.
Oh, is that what it is?
Maybe that's what it was. We knocked out last night,
Yeah.
this morning, tonight, and all but $70 of tomorrow morning.
You just missed the fourplex.
The quad.
The quad.
So
Whatever.
here's the
Same
deal,
thing.
guys. The quad is still in play. 4 goals in one day. And the audience paid, and they said, no more of the fucking gay shit.
Uh-huh.
And I said, look, I how many times have I said it? Whatever you guys pay for, you get.
Yeah,
You
sure.
get what you pay for on this show. The only people you should listen to are the people who support you.
Yeah.
You know, if people hate your guts, of course they're going to give you bad information.
Yeah.
And
they
also,
can pay $20 to shit on you.
Right. And they're also going to project their own horse shit onto you. That's like supervised. He's supervised with his children. You just kind of, if you're a smart person, like if you're dumb, you can get roped into that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're smart, you look at it and you go, rough day, huh? Rough day. Was it bad?
You know, these documents for like visitation and stuff to do with divorce and children, they're all viewable to the public.
And viewable.
Yes, viewable.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
No,
my Celsius is getting to me.
My supervised visitation went very
Yes.
well yesterday. Well today. I was very excited. You guys! Somebody just wrote to me and said, "I know with my donation today, I said no more of the internet bullshit."
Oh no.
He goes, "But boy, is there a golden one you should look up on your own time." I will. I'll look it up on my own time. Apparently, Misery Loves Clips delivered the old Undertaker tombstone pile driver to He Who Shall Not Be Named. That's over, man. It's fucking over at this point. Yikes. Funeral director with $5 says, what's more embarrassing? Diddy found with thousands of lube bottles or Canoe using a fake British accent and marrying her soy boy husband? Hashtag sink the canoe. Look, I see Gino and that whole situation for what it is. I feel bad for him. I understand the situation he's in. It's not one he wants to be in. I get it. I've kind of taken it easy on him and just kind of let him go. I mean, she's in a hell of her own making. I mean, some people just want it so bad that you kind of smell the desperation coming off of them. But you guys paid. I can't do it. Shh. Taste Fairy Ialto, that's great. You know what I fucking hate about this audience?
What?
They pay me thousands of dollars today to go, know more about this stuff. And then the chats are all those same people sending me that stuff. They're tempting me. Fauci's Pangolin says, did you see Hillary Clinton wants to federally lock up people for misinformation? Yeah, we played that on the morning show today.
Yeah, this is not a secret. We've known this for a while.
Yeah, we played.
She's a communist twat.
We played that on the morning show, and it's like I said earlier today. It's like Hillary Clinton has this thing where she can keep the mask on just long enough to get this close to power, and when she's about to have it, she goes, "Yeah, throw American citizens in jail for misinformation," and then you go, "God damn, you were fucking close." Or like, you're ahead in the polls. Looks like you're going to win in 2016. All of Trump's supporters are a basket of deplorables. I didn't lock up my emails on private servers. Fuck. You're supposed to do that shit, Hillary, after you get elected. After you win, you're supposed to do that. So thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. Here's your job, evening show audience. The morning show audience almost hit the quad. They went fucking bananas, whereas you guys didn't. So the morning show gets all your overtime. What you guys can do is finish the quad. $70 away. The morning show audience came $70 short of nailing the quad.
Gotcha.
It's going to be extra overtime tomorrow.
Yep.
Extra overtime Friday morning. I think 45 minutes of extra overtime tomorrow, and then Friday morning an hour of extra overtime.
So tonight there's none?
No, because I made an agreement with the morning people.
Can I propose one thing?
What?
If they knock out tomorrow morning's goal, then they could get tonight overtime?
For $70?
No, tomorrow. Oh, that's tomorrow morning?
You mean tomorrow evening?
Tomorrow evening.
If they nail the quint?
Yeah.
If
the next goal that's not covered.
If the evening show audience nails the quint, I'll give them overtime.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. So it's
quad.
So then they're on the hook for what, 370?
No, 320.
20. I thought we were at
I'll make it an even 300. They knock out an even 300 today. I'll give them the overtime.
Oh yeah, I was mathing wrong there.
King Kong Dong says the night show is a bunch of pussies. They can't even.
I killed one.
Are you?
Sorry, there's a fly.
I mean, it's exciting. I get it.
I killed it for you.
It's exciting. But act like you, as Bud Grant once said, act like you've been there before. Act like you plan on going back.
No, I don't.
By the way, the flies are tapering off. It's that time of the year. 2 weeks ago, they were a fucking nightmare. And now it's starting to go away. The night show is a bunch of pussies. They can't even cover 3 hours, one person says. Oh, no. Yeah, this guy's trying to get me to talk about it. That is really fucking bad. That is oh, poor MSO. I feel bad. MSO in the Rumble chat. So we almost nailed the quad this morning. So he has a bunch of goals that he can't celebrate.
Yeah.
Including last night's retroactively gets taken back.
Right.
MSO writes, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, buddy. You'll get there again. Honky says, knockout Quint. Didn't Jaws do that? Well, let's see if the evening show guys can hammer it out and see if you guys can get a victory. Buffalo Jockey with $2 says, your morning shirt wasn't gay enough, so you decided on a Pride Month shirt for tonight. It's the same shirt I wore this morning. And by the way, I felt like such a retard wearing it because I thought people would understand what I was doing. Like, I was all over the place today. I had to run a bunch of errands, right? And I went out, and people would always comment on my Kirk Cousins jersey.
Yes.
But they would say things like, hey, how about the Vikings? Yeah, go Vikings. Blah, 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 blah. Skol. You know, shit like that. Only one guy was like, yeah, you won last night. And I'm like, thank you. Somebody realizes that this is a Falcons tribute that I'm wearing today because Kirk Cousins played well last night and beat the Eagles on Monday Night Football. So I brought my Kirk Cousins jersey out of retirement and I decided to wear it. You know what a retard you feel like when you think you've got like a cool like angle with something and nobody fucking gets it?
Everyone's just like, why are you wearing that old jersey?
Yeah,
He doesn't play for them anymore.
That's all it is. I just look like one of the poor kids who wore an old jersey to school that his mom found at Savers. That's what I looked like. Like I was wearing a Charlotte Hornets starter jacket.
Or as Grinch pointed out to me when they played, the opening game was in, was it Brazil? Where was that? Yeah, so when they played in Brazil, people didn't show up with like shirts, like jerseys of the teams that were there. If you had anything NFL related, they wore it. It was just this fucking mixed match horse shit.
There's all kinds of different teams. Yeah. They're on a learning curve, you know?
Yeah. But I get, like, it doesn't come to their country. So in their mind, it's like, NFL! And they wear that. So
right.
That's what you look like.
They're getting there. At least they didn't wear soccer shit, you know? Sam Show says, even if they get it, you still shouldn't stop feeling like a retard. Embrace it.
Yes.
Thank you. Appreciate
That's what
that.
I do. It's a better way to live.
Yeah, you're a retard.
Yeah.
Just be a retard.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Learn from me and Johnny, would you?
I got a text from Johnny today.
Yeah.
I was really appreciative of it, actually.
Oh.
Because, you know, I talked about something a while back, and
Yeah.
he got mad that I talked about it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, you got to tell me before the show
Yeah.
that you don't want me to talk about this thing that you talked about the day before.
Right.
Like, if you talk about something on the show, I figure it's
Good for the show.
it's out there.
Yeah.
And so he finally wrote me before a show
Ah.
to tell me not to talk about something on the
What's
show.
that thing?
Can't talk about it. He asked me not to.
Darn it.
See,
Thought I
that's
Thought I had you.
That's how it's done, boys and girls. You can't tell me not to talk about something after I've talked about it. It doesn't work that way.
Yes.
So I appreciate that.
Clear communication is key.
So yeah, here's what we're going to do.
What?
If they knock out the quad, I'll consider us even for last night.
Yeah.
If they hit the quint, and Wednesday night is the last goal of the week.
Uh-huh.
If they knock out the quint, we'll do overtime tonight. I'll give them a half hour of their overtime back from the morning people. There we go. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats. If you guys don't knock out the quad, though, like I'm really just going to be anti-evening show audience forever.
I'm getting fired.
And to point out how much I disdain them, I'm going to yell at the morning show audience again tomorrow and watch them rally. You understand? I screamed at the morning show audience.
That was fucking hilarious.
It was the greatest. It's just like... It's why, like, the people who don't like us don't understand the goal and the begging and all that. We make it part of the show.
Yeah.
It's part of the silly, retarded, we don't take ourselves as seriously as you do type of thing. So today we went old school and I lost my fucking mind and went insane for 45 minutes. And we made like over $1,000 and knocked out all of these fucking goals. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Loved it. It was a lot of fun. Professor Tie-Dye with $1 says, I thought your shirt was a dog whistle to your favorite show and when to quit headbutting. 8 is enough. I forgot. No, there's no subtle hint here. Also, other people said it was a certain somebody's age of consent.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, guys, lots to talk about tonight. Like I said, man, I haven't sat down, got done with the show. Went and saw our friends at All Care. They gave me a cookies and cream Hershey bar.
Yeah.
A miniature one. Doesn't take much to keep me happy. They also paid their advertising bill. It's not like they just gave me chocolate and I went, oh, cool. Oh, fucking leave. That was nice.
Steel Toe's going under. He's getting paid in Hershey bars, that fat fuck.
Going under. That would be a raise. I would be like, I value this more than your money, sir. And then when they came out to talk to me, they went, yeah, we just paused it again, but we've still got the show on.
Nice.
Like they were still listening to it from this morning, and they were like, fucking hilarious. They're like, you come in here and you're just all calm and businesslike, and he goes, we were just listening to you an hour ago, and you were screaming at the top of your lungs and going insane. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of a fun job.
Yeah.
I kind of dig it. Then after that, I went and got my tabs renewed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was it. What year is your vehicle?
2019. You want to hear some bullshit?
Ooh, yeah, that one stings
If you go trade in a 2019 Chevy Tahoe with the leather seats and the not the base model, but the step up, one step up
Not
from
the
the base
bougie,
model.
just a nice mid-range one.
Yeah,
you got leather.
The mid one. I got
Yeah.
leather and I got custom rims. Not my choice, just came with the thing. If you trade it in, you get like 20, probably about 20 on a trade.
Yeah, because trade-in sucks.
Yeah. But the state of Minnesota, for them taxing your fucking vehicle, values a 2019 Chevy Tahoe
Oh, I can't wait to hear this number.
LTE or whatever it would be at $50,000.
What?
That's what it says on the fucking thing. 50 grand.
Nobody will pay 50 grand for that.
Nobody.
Good
Value
fucking God.
of a 2019 Chevy Tahoe. So the government just bottle fucks you.
Get
here we
ready,
go.
America. It's coming to you, too.
$31,000.
Yeah.
And that's less miles than I have. Here we go. That's about my mileage.
Okay.
25 grand.
Yeah.
Half of what the state of Minnesota fucking taxes you on.
Holy fuck.
Hey, and by the way, guys, our, like Matt just hinted at, our governor might become your vice president.
Yeah, have fun.
Fuck it.
Have fun.
You'll love it. You'll love
It's going
it.
to be great.
So I went and did that, and I went and paid that thing. And then, as if the government aren't even bigger cunts, you go and pay with your check card, your debit card.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And they go, oh, that'll be an extra $8.
Yeah, there's a percentage of a transaction fee.
And I'm like, Target doesn't seem to have this problem.
No.
You know?
Minnesota with what was our fucking surplus? How many billion?
17 billion.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, no, but we need to make sure we charge you for your credit card transaction. Okay, thanks. You're really, yeah, that's what the people wanted. That's why we voted you in place.
$8.54.
After they fucked you on your $50,000 tax.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, U.S. Bank is a wonderful bank because if you get the money out of an ATM, it refunds any fees.
Yeah.
Gives you your fees back.
Gotcha.
I like that.
Uh-huh.
But if here, let me pay the most convenient way possible for the both of us. They're like, well, how about the government adds money on because of the credit card processing fee?
Mm-hmm.
But yet they can't seem to figure out their own fucking spending and income problems.
Yeah.
But we got to make sure we
Weird,
get
right?
that credit card fee.
Oh, no, they figure it out when it comes to fucking us.
Yeah.
That's when they figure it out.
It's fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Man. It's really stupid.
Yeah. Everything else, like, what? No, how this? No, we just need more money.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Skeezy Whitefish says, do you feel the freedom? Do you feel it so deep? I was talking to SP on the phone.
Uh-huh.
And I was going, and I was just ranting.
Yeah.
I was like, I pay a fucking gas tax for my roads.
Uh-huh.
What am I paying these exorbitant and what is this fee for these tabs? What is it? It's a sticker.
Yeah.
I shouldn't need a sticker to drive my fucking car.
But you got to pay your taxes. That sticker represents your taxes.
What? For what? I pay a state gas tax. That fixes the fucking roads. You cannot charge me for tabs, have a $17 billion surplus, and then shitty state roads.
Oh, but they do, so they can.
We had a bridge that fucking fell the goddamn cunt down and killed, 13 people?
Yeah. I drove over that bridge a couple hours before that happened.
You value my 2019 Tahoe at 50 grand and tax me on that, and you can't keep a fucking bridge up in the air?
Shit, I wonder what my Jeep is valued at. Fuck.
God damn it, I hate them. I really do.
You know those really those neat looking black license plates that you see now?
Yeah.
You know what it takes to get one?
I'm not used to hearing you say neat looking and black in the same sentence.
You know what that costs to get them? $30 a year.
Why do people get them?
Because they look neat.
Oh, God, we're fucking...
So they pay $30 a year that goes to a charity or some other government funding thing or whatever the fuck it is. It's a scam. They found a thing that people want and they went, yep, $30. Like, I'm not paying $30 a year for a black and white license plate.
God. You know what, though? Fuck those people. If they buy it, they deserve it.
Yeah, they do.
They deserve it. Hey, do we need Real ID to fly yet?
Not yet. That was 2025.
It keeps getting pushed back.
Yes,
it's supposed to be 2020.
Yeah. Because it's a load of shit.
Because it's gay.
Uh-huh.
That's why.
And what's happened in, the pushing 5 years now since it's been pushed back? What's happened in the airline industry?
Nobody
done
wants
anything.
it. Nobody wants it.
Right.
The
Nobody
airline
wants it, and it
industry,
hasn't. Nothing has happened because it hasn't been in place.
the airline industry is going, we're going to lose a fuckload of money once you start doing this.
Yeah.
Because people are just not going to want to.
And there's nothing that's happened because it's not in place.
Yeah.
Nothing.
So suck my dick with your real ID. I don't know how we got on real ID.
I'll fucking drive. I don't know. You brought it up.
But yeah, so sales tax on vehicles, title, license, gas tax, and then these fucking tabs that are insane and ridiculous. And then on my way home today,
Be thankful you don't have to get an inspection every year.
yeah, some states do inspections.
Oh my God.
They have to inspect your car to see if it's okay. And by the way, that's going to get worse and worse as they have these fucking environmental laws that they want to pass.
Yep.
They're going to start taking people's cars off the road.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not having a good day conspiracy-wise, though.
You owning a vehicle will be a thing of the past. The average person will not own a vehicle. If you don't live close enough to your job for public transportation, fuck you.
I'm telling you right now, I'm having a bad day government-wise and conspiracy-wise.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to a JFK documentary on my way home
Oh, boy.
from my supervised visits. I'm telling you, man, you guys make me laugh. I'm sorry that you do, but you make me laugh. And I was watching this JFK thing and how he was like waging war on the CIA. He didn't like that they were murdering foreign leaders and staging coups. You know, shit they're not allowed to do, technically.
Right.
And I'm like, well, yeah, that's why they fucking killed him. That's why they murdered him. And this documentary was trying to be really professional. This is a guy with like 5.5 million subs on YouTube.
Yeah.
He's a big deal. And he's like dancing between the raindrops, but still being like, fucking CIA and FBI had this guy murdered. You know, he was like, the FBI and CIA left valuable information out of the Warren Report Commission that they gave to Congress. And they've been, what do they call it? Redacting many documents that they release and declassify 60 years later. I'm like, yeah, because they got to black out the part that says we murdered him. Mm-hmm. We murdered John F. Kennedy and we took over the country. That's what people don't get.
Why would you just leave it out of the report? Why do you have to black it out?
I know, isn't that
Why is there a report done?
That's like autistic as fuck, isn't it? Like, we have to write down that we killed him. It's like, that's the last
So we
thing.
can black it out.
Right, that's the last thing you should be writing down. Like, don't write down that you murdered him. Just go with your lie and write the fucking lie down. There's nowhere that says you have to document the actual thing that happened. You're the CIA. Lie. It's fucking insulting when you don't. But what people don't realize about that, because people have shit to do and it's too much to think about, is that the United States of America was conquered, taken over, and has been ruled ever since by this intelligentsia and military-industrial complex.
Yes.
That the military, the CIA, and the FBI staged a coup of the United States, murdered the sitting president, and took over the country.
Yep.
You're not in charge. You picked Kennedy. That was the last thing that we did.
Gotcha.
And even then, the mob helped.
Mm-hmm.
But we picked Kennedy. We loved Kennedy. Kennedy's like, I want world peace. I want to fuck the CIA in their mouth and ass. Fuck the FBI in their mouth and ass. They're evil. They're terrible. They don't help you. And so they murdered him, took over the country. Name me one president since. And I can name you two, maybe two.
Yeah.
That has gone that hasn't gone along with the CIA and the military industrial complex and everything they wanted. I can name you two, and they dealt with both those fucking guys. One is Nixon.
Mm-hmm.
Nixon got the fuck out of Vietnam. Nixon did a lot of shit that the military industrial complex didn't want, and he was he was the most popular president of all time. He won an election 50 states to 1, wasn't it? Didn't he lose D.C. and that was it to McGovern? He lost Massachusetts. Results. 60.7% of the popular vote. You understand that no candidate now gets over 50.
Right.
And he got 60.7%. And he won every state. Let's take a look here.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's Massachusetts and D.C. He won 520-17 in the Electoral College.
Fuck.
And guess what they did?
Killed him.
They didn't fucking kill Nixon.
I don't know.
Jesus.
Guess what they did? I'm like, I just yelled out the first time.
But they did do a soft kill of Richard Nixon. They tried a different one. They framed him for a crime.
Oh, yeah.
A bunch of CIA operatives broke into the Watergate Hotel and planted tracking devices in Democratic offices but it was staged by the CIA. And then they got people inside of the Nixon administration to get Richard Nixon to protect the burglars and cover up the whole thing because they convinced him that, oh, Dick, these are good old Republican boys and, we need to protect them and blah, blah, blah. And then they fucked Nixon right in the ass. Now, don't get me wrong. Nixon kind of walked into it. He was kind of a dipshit in that way.
Okay.
Like, I remember Representative Dean Erdahl used to come and hang out in my office when I did radio in Litchfield, and we'd talk about history and shit. And he goes, every time in all the President's Men, when they get to the part where they tell Nixon about the break-in, he goes, I just yell at my TV, tell the truth, Dick. You'll be fine. Nothing will happen to you. Just tell them, hey, here's the burglars, go arrest them. And he didn't. He protected them, and they kicked him the fuck out of there. Not because he was a criminal, not because it was the wrong thing to do. Many other presidents had done far worse.
Yeah.
But he made the mistake of being super fucking popular. And if that military-industrial complex or the CIA wanted to do anything, he had the power, 520-17, to tell them all to go fuck themselves because the people would support him. So what the CIA did was they destroyed people's trust in Richard Nixon and flattened him, crushed him, and he became the first president to resign in office. So, yeah, I'm on a conspiracy kick today.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I didn't sit down and prep a show tonight. I've got leftover stuff from this morning. I was doing my tabs, went to the all care people, hung out with the kids all day after school. So it's been a good day. Buffalo Jockey with $2 says, go buy an Atlanta Cousins jersey, you homo. I don't love him anymore that much. I still love him, but not that much. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Buffalo Jockey with $1 says cookies and cream candy bar because obviously your tits aren't big enough. I felt that. Buffalo Jockey with $1 says keep voting big government. Yep, pretty much. Let's go scrolling down. Okay, we're caught up on the Rumble end over on YouTube.
Everyone's going to blow up about the fact that you killed him. I knew he was Watergate. But
Chev Maddock with $2. Matt, did you enjoy Goodfellas? You did have a homework assignment this weekend.
I failed to turn in my homework.
No one's surprised.
I'm aware.
None of us are surprised that you.
Also,
Goodfellas.
I did try to look Sunday night. I can't find it anywhere to stream.
You have Amazon Prime Video?
Yeah, you have to buy it.
To rent it, it's like $3.99. Let what I pay you be your fucking huge movie budget.
Well, I wasn't gonna get to stay up late enough Sunday night to watch it. I could have started it.
It's just gonna be something every time. Every cocksucking time. Plankton with $1.99 says my brand new F-350 is only $99 each year.
Yeah, you gotta.
Is it like a business vehicle or
because it's a 1 ton? There's farm use business. It's taxed differently. Yes.
Oh, you mean farmers get tax welfare?
Yeah, that's the intent of that 1 ton pickup tax break.
Chris O'Lean with $10 says you'll own nothing and be happy. Pretty much.
Basically.
Pretty much, my man. Red Fox Mad with $19.99 said do a news story in Jesse Ventura's voice. I miss the old days when Aaron did voices for money. I love Aaron and the Steel Toe Morning Show. Well, why don't you guys give money and just tell me to do voices and I will do them? I miss the old days where Aaron took money and did voices. Well, give me money and tell me to do a voice. I'm a dancing monkey. Are you kidding? I'll dance for just about anything. As long as the CIA's not involved.
I agree with Rusty Grammer. You don't got to say what he said, though.
You didn't watch Goodfellas. Now Triple N, who's been shitting on April for months, writes, I miss April.
I defiled a child.
Oh, boy. You're fucking up, dude. You're fucking up.
Tell you.
Vadam with $5 says, come on, everyone. Follow me and donate money to this wonderful program. Let's hit the goal. Well, no, the goal's already been hit. You guys are trying to finish off the quad.
Oh, now they're asking me other dumb questions because I fucking yelled that he was killed. Go up a little bit.
Oh, Jesus. All right, Buffalo Jockey. I'm catching up here. Hold on. Buffalo Jockey with $1 says, have you ever prepped a show? Of course. Cue the prepping the bull jokes. I'm waiting for those. What are we at now? 35 away from the quad. You guys will get overtime if you knock out the Quint today. The morning show deserves all the overtime. Blukey says, spankings for Matt.
I mean, don't threaten me with a good time.
Let's go to Matt's knowledge of U.S. presidents is what's in his wallet, says Honky. J6, oh, I love that name, says Nixon said he couldn't shake anyone's hand in San Francisco because they were too faggy. I love him. Skeezy says America died when we decided to vote with the Zionist Bolsheviks in World War I and World War II. No, we sided with the whites in the Russian Revolution. Go look that up. We fought against the Reds. We funded and armed the whites in the Russian Revolution. I know this because I can't stop watching fucking Russian Revolution shit. Cheeseburger says, I've stored cars for when needed, and I've had to make these arguments before with the DMV. Oh, that's the other thing. Let's say you store vehicles, and then like 3 years later you go to use them. You have to pay all 3 years.
Well, you have to sign a waiver acknowledging that you didn't drive it those 3 years. That's your other option. Which if you own the car, you can. It's a pretty easy thing to do. But if somebody else owned the car, it's been sitting in a shed for 10 years. It's a collector or something. You go to transfer that title. You're on the hook for paying those 10 years it wasn't registered unless you take the piece of paper and go back to the fucking guy and have him sign it.
Really?
Yeah. It's a bunch of bullshit. And by the way, if you buy a shitty vehicle, let's say, well, not shitty, but I had that station wagon I had.
Yeah.
Not a collector by any means. No value there, right? Like $3,500 if it's in great running condition. Okay, you go to the DMV. Well, it's X amount of years old. It's a classic car. I'm like, this thing's been fucking sitting in the shed. I paid $1,000 for it. It needed a shitload of work to even get it running, and it needs a lot fucking more. They're trying to charge me like 15 grand because the closest thing they can find to it is this other model from 77 that's worth this much. I'm like, you're fucking retarded.
I think Los Tejas Synthesizer says it perfect. Wow, you really let your state suck.
Yes.
Pretty much. Nick, Taste Fairy Alto, I love that people are sending us Nixon stories.
Ooh.
I like unprepped shows. I mean, I've got stories. We got, dude, the P. Diddy shit is getting insane. And then Matt came in today, and the first thing he said to me was, did you hear what the Jews are doing? And I went, hold on, let me get my, uh-oh.
What are you missing? Who stole something?
My German winter harvest coin from 1941.
Is it in the...
God damn it. This is a tragedy.
When was the last time you took it out?
Did that fucking bitch steal my Nazi coin?
When was the last time you took it out?
If that bitch stole my Nazi coin, I'm going to lose my fucking...
Oh, God, I almost thought that's what happened.
She can take $5,000. She can steal my shit.
You have a Nazi coin?
I don't care about that. Leave my Nazi coin.
I got to see a Nazi coin.
Honky says Matt thinks Nixon is the eldest Nick Rekieta boy.
Nick's son. I get it.
Sam
My
Show,
dad's name is John. I'm John's son.
Sam Show says even I panicked.
Oh,
check that out. Look at that guy.
Nice.
There's my Nazi coin. It's one of the coolest things a listener's ever sent me. Back in your
that
nice
is pretty
little
fucking cool.
cushioned case you go. Sleep tight, Prince.
I'll keep the rest of my comments to myself. That's pretty cool.
The way you looked at it said it all. Oh. Yeah, King Kong Dong says, I got scared for you. Triple N says,
be scared for me. Do you know what meltdown he would have fucking had if that coin was gone?
Oh, God.
Jesus.
I would have looked like Hitler in Downfall. Ragen, Grieben, Gruben, Schreiben, Krebs, Kraschkind, Kreisten, Regen, Kragen, Kristallnachten, Schlugen. Triple N quoting me, take my money, but leave my Nazi coin. Exactly. I can make more money. They ain't making more Nazi coins.
No,
if this
not.
morning showed anything, we'll always have money. We won't always have Nazi coins.
Well, I don't know. We back Ukraine enough. The Nazis might win.
That's true. They could come back. Joe Biden's hoping they make a comeback. Elza Belza says, haha, I thought he was talking about SP stealing the coin. Maybe I was. You don't know who I was talking about. I didn't say who. It was her. Triple N, why would a lawyer love that? That person I have nothing to do with. I can say whatever I want about that particular person. I just choose not to. Honky says Aaron's lawyer tomorrow. April just demanded that she wanted the coin too. Regretted signing the divorce papers so early. That is all signed, sealed, delivered. That's done. There's nothing they can do about that one. King Kong Dong says Nazi coins are the most important thing in life. I mean, my kids are first. But if my kids ever take a Nazi coin, I've got a decision to make. Buffalo, I hope, dude, here's what I'm hoping. Ready? I hope one day I'm old and gray.
Uh-huh.
And my children find this.
Yeah.
And I hope one of the last things I see on my deathbed before I die is them fighting over this. That is Dad's Nazi coin. Because it's going to be over 100 years old at that point. And it'll be such an amazing little coin collection. And it'll probably be worth more than our currency at that point.
No shit.
And they will, if I see them as I'm like taking my last death rattle, and I see them fighting over this, I will die with a smile on my face. And then I'll try to say, it's for Louis. You didn't hear what he said. He said Rosebud. You don't get that reference, do you?
No, what movie?
Citizen Kane.
No.
Literally one of the most iconic lines in American cinema.
Okay.
Okay.
Take your word for it.
Thank you. I ain't lying. Buffalo Jockey with $1 says you're more upset about a Nazi coin than 5K. You're not a Jew. That's been trying to say that. Been trying to tell you guys that. King Kong Dong says Dad wants to be buried with it. J6 says I went to an estate sale a few weeks ago and everything with a swastika was hundreds of dollars.
Jeez.
Why were you at an estate sale where multiple things had swastikas?
Could you imagine
on them?
just randomly walking into that estate sale and be like, oh my God.
Imagine it. I dream about it. Are you kidding? I'd be surprised if Aaron didn't actively search online auctions for more Nazi shit. I haven't, but I could. I would take more of those coins. I have a little Nazi dime, too.
Yeah?
Where's my Nazi dime? I have a little Nazi guy somewhere. Where's my little... Oh, hey. She made this for me on the... And she wrote me a message.
Oh, boy.
It's a heart with a message on it.
Oh, boy.
Aaron, I love you so much, you homo. Heart, April. Oh.
That lasted.
Mistake. All right, let's see. Come on. Oh, there's that portable hard drive that I definitely could have used a while back.
Oh, boy.
There's a shitload of Pepto-Bismol for when she was having those weird tummy blockages. All right, and then my Nazi coin. There we go. We're good now. Oh, and the throat spray. There we go. Aaron cried when Michael Douglas killed the Nazi store owner in Falling Down. Taste Fairy Ialto says, my grandpa had a gold Nazi SS ring. His dad took off an SS officer. It still had blood in it. His bitch wife sold when they were separated. That fucker.
Oh, God.
Show me where she
should be fucking hung.
Oh, hanged.
Yeah, exactly.
Hanged. Not hung.
Hung,
By what?
Hung did?
Hanged.
Hanged?
Hanged is how you say that.
Okay. Yeah. Hanged.
Buffalo, if you got a big dick, you're hung. If you're dead, you're hanged. If they hang you by your dick, you're hunged and hanged. Buffalo Jockey with $1 says a Nazi dime is not a cute nickname for your girlfriend. Oh, I should start calling her the Nazi dime.
Is that the new SP nickname?
The Nazi dime. That's fucking adorbs.
She'll love it.
She should love that. Nazi dime, honey. How do you like that? Aaron stares deeply into that coin and quietly sings, those were the days. Copperhead says, I think you need to throw away that heart. I don't know. That's kind of funny to have. We can always bring it up on the show. It's in the office. Like, it's not in my house in my life. It's at the desk at the office. We can always bring it up every once in a while. You know? Maybe she makes a comeback someday and starts doing her own show and starts talking shit, and I can bring out the heart, and I go, do you mean you didn't mean it? And she'll say, I meant the you homo part.
Yeah.
I'll say, you have no video proof. No video proof. The Jews were trying to push the same perverted gay trans ideology into the schools that they are now, says Deutsch Chad. We'll look into that. Triple N says, in the picture of the Russian soldier over the Reichstag putting up the USSR flag, they edited the picture. The original, he has multiple watches on because of the looting. Well, do you know what the Russians did when they got to Berlin? I'll give you a hint.
What?
It had to do with the people of Berlin, what the soldiers would do.
Oh, yeah?
Got a guess?
So what the Vikings would do?
One of these activities was something the Vikings were known for, yes.
Okay. All right.
Do you have a guess?
Graping?
They did a lot of graping. They did. And now look, 1 in 10 Germans born in 1946 were a product of Russian R-wording.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
10% of your population born in a year were from women.
Well, that'll change the demographic a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of goofy ass looking fucking Eastern European.
Was that it? Were they denying that replacement theory too?
No, they had all kinds of sore reminders of that one. Oh boy. My grandfather has a memento from the Dresden bombing. I said, well done. That's a good one, Honky. You know about Dresden?
No.
The Allies committed like one of the greatest war crimes of World War II when we firebombed the city of Dresden to the ground and killed almost everybody in it. Oh, yeah. It was bad. Lost Chaos says, Matt, what did Aaron do to you that time when you was drunk and you woke up with the painful anus?
I was blacked out. I have no idea. But there was a pair of gloves with shit on them. So
fingers, not dick. It's not gay then. Skeezy Whitefish says the USSR unleashed the grapist. Yeah, that's exactly what they did. Buffalo Jockey with $1 says your office, a.k.a. your basement. Yes. Sam Show says that explains why the Germans are so fucking stupid today. That, you know what? Taste Fairy says, imagine being half Aryan, half Slav. I'd love half of myself. We're going to talk about this later. This is very funny. 383 Novocaine with $2 says, Aaron, your pager is going off. Better answer it.
Yes.
Matt's got that story. MN Vikings with $4.99 says, happy birthday to me. Been off booze for 80 days and feel great. Keep up the good work. MN Vikings, is that why you've been such a good fan and so cool to me the last 2 or 3 months?
Not a bitter asshole.
No, that makes a lot of sense, my man. Nick the Milkman becoming a member for 28 months. He's the one who gave us a fuckload of money and then started sending me clips like, oh, you should see this. He's losing his mind. I'm like, I can't. Nazi Dime should be SP's new nickname. I agree. Honky says Viking activities, Matt. The Russians sucked in the first round playoffs in Berlin. No, that different Vikings. Different Vikings. So we were $30 away from the quad.
Yeah.
I have to announce we've hit the quad.
Nice.
The quad has been hit because Yags coming
Christ.
in with a hundo. Thank you, Yags. Wow. So now that's 250 with 65, 185 away from the quint. And our final goal of... That would be not a quad. We've completed the quint today, not gwint.
Gwint?
The quint.
Yes, don't type it like I'm doing.
All right, guys, 185 away from the quint tonight. If you knock out the quint, we give you overtime. That's the rule. You knock out the quint, tomorrow night's goal, we'll give you half hour tonight, and I'll give you a half hour tomorrow. That's the rule. And all is forgiven for last night. All is forgiven. Thank you,
Mind
guys.
dime.
So we hit the quad. Now we're trying to hit the quint. That's 5 goals in one day. And yes, tomorrow night is the last goal of the week. People are saying, well, what about Thursday?
Yeah.
Well, Friday, as you know, Rumble Friday, we always make a bunch of money and I give them an extra 30 minutes, you know, the whole thing. Well, Thursday, I have a little appointment.
Oh.
It's a quick 5-minute appointment. It'll be nothing.
But it's in the morning.
It's in the morning, and it kind of breaks everything up. So we're going to have a little impromptu day off. Thank you guys for making it a profitable day off and making it okay. I appreciate it. You guys are the best. Awesome audience. But, yeah, I got to take a little break to Thursday. I've also got Mindy Lee and Wild Card gave me a free round of golf at Albany Golf Course.
Ooh.
And I looked at the certificate today.
Yeah.
Fucking Friday and Saturday only.
Oh.
I was like, I could get done with that appointment, have a tee time at like 9:30 for a free round of golf.
Yep.
Oh, it'd be awesome.
Why would they do
Awesome.
Friday? Is it busier Monday through Thursday? Why?
No, it's not busy. You would think you'd want me to come in.
You want the free one like when it's on the downtime.
I'll get something to eat after my round.
Yeah.
I'll drink. I got all this money that I'm not spending.
Right.
You'd think I'd come in and,
That's weird.
maybe they might have leagues all week. It's possible.
Okay.
All right, guys, we're going to get to this Diddy stuff. You guys have been very active in the chat, and it's been a lot of fun starting with this stuff, so we appreciate it. Honky says, bussin' on Thursday. We're not bussin'. We don't have anything to bus about.
Gotcha.
So we're just,
Meeting.
let's just say, I'm not saying anything.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about
You have
it.
a meeting.
I'm very happy.
You have a meeting.
I'm very happy, and I'm going to stay happy if I shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And don't say anything about it. So forgive me, but let me tell you this. No news is good news. That's what we'll say. Diddy's filed his numbers off 2 ARs, says Dead Game. He's fucked. Yeah, we're going to talk about Diddy.
Oh, boy.
We're going to talk about Diddy a little bit later today. That is a bad, bad, bad situation.
How long till we hear Diddy died? They're going to Epstein him.
You think so? You think he knows stuff? I think
the allegations that are there, like he's tied to so much, possibly.
You think he's tied to like Epstein level shit? He is a billionaire.
Yeah, with Hollywood people, not politicians.
Oh, and you think he's going to trade information?
I think they're going to have him offed in prison. They're going to Epstein him.
You think he knows stuff and he's going to rat people out?
You didn't hear about what the hell was the nickname for the fuck parties he hosted? I forget what it was, but like he's being accused of forcing people to have like gay sex, filming it and blackmailing them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude, there's some fucked up shit.
I thought my 2024 was wild. Fucking story topper.
Dude, being accused of beating women.
Well, don't make me like
forcing them to fuck people, forcing other people to fuck other people.
Oh, I should have hung out with P. Diddy. Diddy, you should shit on her chest.
That may have happened.
You should fuck her in the ass and piss on her, Diddy. Vince McMahon and Diddy should have been hanging out.
Force feeding women drugs to keep them compliant.
Brock Lesnar and John Laurinaitis want to come over to Bad Boy Studios and fuck some whores. So that's, Deutsch Chad says that's what I said. He knows too much. You think so? So is that your call?
Freak off. That's what he called the sex parties. It was a freak off.
A freak off.
A freak off. Dude, they get hotel rooms.
I love how you
have a
say
big
that like
freak
that's
off.
an offensive thing.
No, they get hotel
Listen,
rooms.
man,
A whole
you get
bunch of
hotel
people,
rooms.
and like it goes all the way up to like they have like staff of his who are in on this that they're going after. They have evidence of the staff like delivering the drugs. Like it's known that they would bring the drugs. They would bring extra like blankets or sheets and shit like linens for the room. They would bring stacks of money so he could pay the hookers.
Really?
Yeah. This is all in the thing that was read in court. I heard a recording of it.
We're gonna go through it a little bit later today.
It's good.
I know you want to talk about the Jews.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about Diddy, but I repeat myself. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff we can go over today. And also 185 away from the Quint and the final goal of the week. If you guys knock out the Quint, we'll give you over. We'll reinstate your overtime rights that the morning took away from you after you guys missed last night. Helgi with $5 says, let's hit that quintuplet goal so we can clip Aaron begging for the sextuplet goal. Well, here's the problem. There is no sextuplet goal.
Monday morning.
I guess we could go Monday morning. I suppose. You know, guys, this is a great opportunity for this audience to get ahead and stay ahead on the goal.
Right.
And then for those of you who hate the begging, it would be over.
Yeah.
Just stay ahead. Hit the goals in advance like it was a normal day. Like, what are we, 3 days ahead now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, Wednesday evening. So we're about 24 hours ahead.
Okay.
Just stay that way.
Yeah.
Works for me. All right, guys. You wanted to talk about Israel. And somebody, 383 Novocaine, already made a pager joke.
Yep.
like I said, I've been busy all day. I've been hanging out with the kids. I've been doing all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? What happened with the
I didn't
the
hear,
Israelis?
I didn't hear a lot about it, but what I do know is somehow the Israelis, apparently from what I heard, was they got pagers in the hands of like higher up Hezbollah people, or just a bunch of like people related to the Hezbollah whole thing.
Wait, so they organized these pagers
Somehow, because they use the pagers because phones are so hackable. Like you could hack a phone, turn on the microphone, all that shit, and hear what's going on.
Yeah.
A pager, you get the fucking pager go off, and you go to wherever you got to go to meet someone or to a known secure line, whatever it is. So that's why they had pagers. What I'm confused about is how the fuck they got the pagers that were fucking rigged to explode to all of these people.
like top high-end Hezbollah people?
That's what the one show I watched said. I don't
Were
know
they
how much
killing
truth.
people, or were they just like blowing off their hands?
Both.
Really?
Dude, so if you have a pager in your pocket or clipped onto your belt and this fucking thing goes off, and this is not a small, I mean, yeah, it's a little pager. You can only get so much explosive in there, but it's enough to blow a fucking hole in you where your guts are hanging out.
What the fuck?
One dude had a video. It was sitting on his desk. It blew a fucking hole in it. It blew his desk apart.
Jesus,
Yeah.
they're brutal. Is this true?
There's video.
Is this true? Dead Game says 2,700
I heard there was
injured
over 2,000 people injured. Yes.
from pagers?
From pagers. Look up. There's video of it. Some of them aren't that gory. Some you could actually probably get away with playing.
Well, somebody says watch Salty Cracker's video about it. I'll check it out. Can you guys put a link to that in the chat?
Because there's like
we'll check it
people
out.
standing in line at a convenience store to pay for shit, and you see a guy like look down as he's holding his pager on his belt clip, and all of a sudden just boom, fucking flies down.
Let me and people and our politicians here in America want us to believe Israel's the good guys,
Yeah,
and they're just blowing up people in grocery stores.
yeah, no, fuck them all.
2,700. I have a hard time believing that all 2,700 of those people were bad guys.
Right? It's not the guy who was innocently standing next to the guy they were trying to blow up.
Wait a minute. So we're supposed to be scared of all these Muslim extremists, but Israel just did a 9/11 with pagers?
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't kill 3,000, but they wounded 3,000
I want to know how the fuck they pulled that off, though. That's a lot of pagers. Like, how did you get all of them? And that's playing the long game, too. Like, you have to... They didn't, like, just, oh, we got a new shipment. The newest model of the pagers out, guys. Here you go.
So they just, like, hit a button and all the pagers just start blowing up?
They did something that triggered all of them.
I'm not a fan of theirs.
No!
I hate Hezbollah. I hate Hamas, but I'm gonna go out on a limb here. People can agree or not agree. Netanyahu's a fucking war criminal, dude. That's war
fucked
crimes
up.
shit.
That's
You're just
fucked
blowing up pagers in places where innocent people are.
Yeah. These weren't soldiers.
The only reason he gets away with this shit is because he's hiding behind us.
Yeah.
And then guess who the terrorists attack?
Us.
Us.
And exactly that point right there. What's going to happen? Oh, it escalates things more, and we're the ones backing them. Then there's going to be an attack here. Then we got to get more involved and send troops and more support and more money. Weird.
Fucking hell. Buffalo Jockey with $1 says an appointment, so you're getting an abortion. Yeah. Das Optic Nerve says the count is now 2,900.
God.
Buffalo Jockey with $1 wants to know what's a pager. Yeah, you know what?
Right.
MSO says, hey, Aaron, I sent you a pager. Oh, that's very nice of you. Thank you. Dead Game says 8 dead, 2,700 plus injured, and they brag about it. Fuck. Helgi says, here I am on the bed again. There I go. Turn the pager. Oh, my pager went a ring, dabba doo dabba. I lost my kidney, oh. I lost my kidney, oh. There's my organs in a jar, oh. My pager went a ring, dabba doo dabba da. They whacked my daddy, oh. They whacked my daddy, oh. There's my kidneys in the jar, oh.
Yeah, there's just some guy, holding his kid on his lap and Fucking boom.
Jesus.
Like, you know that shit happened. 2,900 people from some pagers.
Oh my God. A number rang in and pow, says Dead Game. Das Optic Nerve says it's fucking brilliant. It's as brilliant as it is fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Sam Show says, joke's on you, Aaron. The concept of war crimes is Jew shit. Oh, okay. Yankee says, I thought Matt worked too much to know anything. How is he so up to date on current events?
Earbuds. I can put things in my ears and listen.
Okay. Jesus, honky, I can't read that. They're calling the Jews Pager Van Zant. Oh, man. Just hand out rolls of quarters to Jews, but surprise, dynamite. Hey, God damn it, Sam Show. Yeah, Skeezy Whitefish said all the Jews had to do was type in the number 80085. Boobs. It's funny. It's boobs.
I got it.
Let's go to 09 Canyon. He's got the salty cracker video. We'll go to the. Okay, so they'll.
Oh yeah, this dude.
We'll get the update on this. We are 175 away from the Quint tonight. That would be tomorrow night's goal, and 5 goals knocked out in one day. Bloody Tuesday on Steel Toe.
Oh, it's fucking bloody.
It's really
Dude,
bloody.
Yeah, imagine holding. Oh, my pager's going off. Poof, fucking hands gone.
Right? Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats. Let's stay 24 hours ahead. All right, let's check this out.
Yeah, some stuff I don't know what's going to come up.
This is on YouTube.
Yeah, true.
So it's Salty Cracker. I trust the guy, right?
All right.
Alô? Vai no chefe. Leva o chefão ao
There's a fucking hole in his
Is there
desk.
fucking baby wipes in his desk?
Well, yeah, you got to fucking wipe your jizz up with something.
I guess so.
Chef mal peixe desliga. Chef mal peixe desliga.
They're stealing our information, boys. They're stealing our information. You probably heard about the social.
Oh, this is a read. Hold on. Let's skip the read.
Yeah. Get to the
Jesus.
more good stuff.
Holy shit. Oh, there we go. How long is this?
No. I was just about
used
stealing
to steal an
information.
election. By the way, an election being stolen is a gigantic problem. The state of the U.S. economy, home ownership
he's not
is more
talking about
challenging
it,
than
yeah.
ever.
Is he just doing
And
reads the whole
code
time?
Salty, and you'll get your first 30 days of triple
What
lock
the
protection
fuck?
for free and a complete.
Did you just send me
the
a...
rest of us? Are they still
Oh,
using
here we go.
communicate
Hold on.
American hostages? Oh no, criminals malware injured many in
There we go.
Lebanon. Oh, Hezbollah says they were exploded by pagers. Oh no, whoopses. Looks like somebody got Aloha snack barred by their own petard over here.
Oh, is this one of those guys who's like, oh, as long as those muzzies are getting bombed, yeah, woohoo.
No.
Okay. I mean, I'm not a fan of blowing up fucking civilians with pagers.
When one asshole fucks up another asshole, why are you cheering for the asshole?
That's good, America. Keep cheering on Israel. They've never gotten us in trouble.
No, not at all.
They don't just try to endlessly drag us into their wars and then, they're like Churchill in World War II, just cheering when we get hit because they're like, oh, they're going to come help us now.
Here you've got this terrorist organization that the lefties call freedom fighters, by the way. These freedom fighters who are taking women as hostages and then killing them.
Yeah, Israel's really nice to civilians.
Yeah.
Especially if they have brown skin. Israel's really fucking cool to them. Ask kids in the hospital. Oh, you can't. They killed them.
Has American hostages right now. And the Biden-Harris administration isn't doing anything about it. They've had American hostages for over a year. Well, now these terrorists are...
Yeah. Is that what you're going to go with? That Biden doesn't suck Israeli dick?
Yeah.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't like...
Hot take.
There's a lot of people who are like on like the Trump side of things who have like... The problem is people don't want to call them out because they want to take sides. They want to be team righty or team lefty.
Yeah.
And guys like this will be like, yeah, these lefties cheering for Hezbollah are fucking stupid. And they are.
Mm-hmm.
They're dumb as shit. Because, look, Hezbollah, if they could, would, as they say, push the Jews into the sea.
Yeah.
But guess what? Israel would fucking wipe them out if everyone would turn a blind eye for a couple of days and let them do it.
Can we just do that? Just step back. Just let them figure it out.
If you asked Israelis, hey, if the whole world turned a blind eye and let you nuke the Arabs, would you do it? They'd be like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, but doesn't
Absolutely.
that get Iran involved from what I understand?
Right, that's what I'm saying. If everybody turned their backs.
So they would take care of Iran as well?
Well, I was just thinking Gaza and West Bank, but maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
And exploded by their own pagers. The Iran-backed Lebanese armed group Hezbollah. They will not.
So now Israel is basically provoking a war with Iran.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Great. Let's have Israel, a nuclear power, even though they won't admit it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have them instigate a war with another nuclear power, because I'm sure they won't ask us for help.
No, not at all.
Not call them terrorists, by the way. They won't call them terrorists. Hezbollah says 2 of its freedom fighters and a girl. Again, the girl was one of the. Who's this girl? Who's this mysterious girl? Is it a woman terrorist?
Why are you focusing?
Having
Spurg,
killed
move
after
on.
handheld pagers.
No, it was probably, like they said, a girl, meaning a little girl, like under the age of 18, an innocent person who was in the vicinity and got blown up. This guy's not smart. The other thing, you know what America does with our drone strikes in the Middle East? They do this thing where they attack a cell phone. They track a terrorist cell phone.
Yeah.
And they'll bomb a cell phone.
Yep.
And anyone who dies around that cell phone, they just consider an enemy combatant.
Yeah.
So it keeps civilian...
Like that wedding they bombed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It keeps civilian casualties down.
Yep.
It's hard to watch people who think that this is a babyface heel program around the world. It's so hard to watch guys like this with simple takes of like, we're the good guys, they're the bad guys. Yeah. Because it just shows a complete lack of understanding how any of this shit works, who backs it, any of that.
Used to communicate. They exploded. Whoops. Again, I'm never going to root for malware. Malware is garbage.
This guy's video sucks.
How ironic that this guy has pictures of our of one of our the father of our country, George Washington, and Abe Lincoln, yet here he is rooting for Israel, provoking a world war.
Yeah.
Hey, remember what George Washington said? Remember one of his greatest quotes?
No.
Avoid entangling alliances. George Washington was like an isolationist.
Yeah.
And now this guy's got a Washington picture behind him. He's like, ha ha, dead Muslims, go Jews, right?
No. Yeah. They're bringing us into
Steals
it.
your information. Ruins your day. But here, this malware was used to explode these pagers. Again, by the BBC's. Used to communicate. What? Is Lebanon much like Nebraska and 80 years behind the rest of us? Are they still using pagers?
Okay, this guy's fucking retarded. Whoever said this video is good, he's wrong.
Call us. Return your quick page. I can't even make a pager reference. I haven't even.
It's because pagers can't be tracked.
Yes.
So the Israelis can track a cell phone. They can't track a pager. So
you can track and hack a cell phone.
A lot of things terrorist groups do, a lot of the things they do is they go back in time technologically, so it can't be tracked. A lot of the ways they put together IEDs.
Yeah.
Using pagers, shit like that.
Real simple shit.
Real simple shit to fly under our technological radar.
Yep.
Pagers were something that were used when I was a kid.
I hate this guy.
No,
I fucking hate this guy.
They're not using pagers to communicate in Lebanon. Look at they got EV cars over there. No, these people were using pagers to blow up devices. This is how they were remote detonating their terrorist bombs.
That does you can't call out with the pager to blow something up.
Right.
Through malware, overheated them and caused the batteries to blow up in these things, and it killed a bunch of terrorists.
This
and
one's
then BBC's over here running cover for the terrorists.
So wait, this cashier here is a terrorist?
The dude on the left in the yellow.
What this guy's saying.
Oh.
He's like, I blew up a bunch of terrorists. Who cares if it blew up terrorists? So this woman here just trying to make a living?
Yeah.
She's a terrorist. Fuck
the
her,
other one
right?
up there on top.
That guy there.
The other one to the right.
She's a terrorist. All these people are just terrorists.
Yeah.
God, it must be so nice to root for imperialism that gets imperialism benefits all of the oligarchs, benefits all the corporate interests in the military-industrial complex. You know who it fucks? Us.
Yep.
You, dummy.
Oh my God. Iran's ambassador to Lebanon was among the hundreds
There
of
he
people
goes, checking his
reportedly
pager going
injured by
off.
what Hezbollah called mysterious blast. Now, it's not mysterious, bro. I can explain.
Yeah,
it.
look at all these terrorists. You know, like the lady running. Could you imagine if you blew up a bomb in front of a cashier at a Walmart?
Yeah.
Would you go, oh, yeah, just some fucking bitch terrorist got blown up? No, a fucking Walmart cashier got fucking blown up.
To you. They overheated your pagers through malware and blew up your own bombs.
So that's how they did it. So they weren't rigged with explosives.
The
Somehow smuggled in.
ambassador, Iran's ambassador to Lebanon was among
No, they spiked what somebody said in our chat because they're smarter than this guy. They spiked the lithium-ion battery.
Yeah.
They made the battery explode.
Yep.
hundreds of people reportedly injured by what Hezbollah called
No,
mysterious.
Hezbollah did not put bombs in their pagers and then use them.
On themselves.
You fucking retard.
Yeah.
blasts, which happened simultaneously in southern Beirut and several other areas in Lebanon on Tuesday afternoon. CCT television footage appeared to show an explosion in a man's trouser pocket as he stood at a shop till. So there you go, lads. Protect your information, protect your device.
All right, I got to go into the comments here and see if they're flaming
guy
this guy
sucks
for
at
being a
dick.
retard. Oh, is he awful? Strange how illegal things that always benefit Democrats are classified as mistake. Oh, he talked about multiple things.
Yeah.
Okay, so most of this is not about the Israeli thing. Okay. Most of this is about Trump and shit like that. Okay. It's just weird that if you're on the right, you just automatically have to be pro-Israel. You can't be critical of anything.
Yeah.
It's obnoxious. Buffalo Jockey with $1 says Aaron hates dead Muslims, so that's why he hates U.S. military vets. New boot goofing. Helgi says this guy is the worst. Gatekeeper University retarded professor, says Jay Fish. I thought Salty Cracker was going down the based route. Niggas Ben Shapiro with ADHD. Big time. Dude, I've never seen so much Israeli dick sucking. Holy shit. Skeezy Whitefish says isolationist that also warned against central banks. Yep. Absolutely. Fauci's pangolin, terrorist raised little dogs. Praise Allah. 09 Canyon says, now I feel bad. I didn't watch it yet. Now I have to go hide. Oh, 09 Canyon was the one who recommended that video. As long as you acknowledge that was fucking stupid. I don't
He did
mind.
touch on it. It was relevant to the subject, but dude, that guy, oof.
He was
Can
awful.
I say it? He's worse than me.
He might
sucks
be
worse than me.
He's dumber than you.
Yeah.
S. Cracker is Jew or a Zionist or just padding his contract, which is worse? I don't know. Sam Show says, I can't sit through all of Salty's videos. I don't know how he got popular. Nuga with $5 says, today Anna Kasparian called you the Minnesota Diddy. I wish. I fucking wish I wish she gave me that much attention. Oh, that's very funny though, Nuga. Thank you. Ryan Bardwell with $5 says, been away for a while. Hope all's calmed down. Everything's roses over here, my man. Everything's going well. Everything's calmed down quite a bit. Things are going great. 09 Canyon with $1 says, because I didn't know how bad it was going to be, buying forgiveness $1 at a time. Thank you. You guys are $165 away from the Quint. The Quint is 5 goals in 1 day. You guys finished off the quad. If you get the Quint, we'll give you your overtime back that the morning people stole from you. Yeah, this Hezbollah thing, they're promising to retaliate against Israel after accusing it of detonating pagers across Lebanon Tuesday, killing 9 people and wounding nearly 3,000 others.
So you mean it's escalating even further now? That's...
Oh, also, the wounded included fighters and Iran's envoy to Beirut, so a diplomat.
Oh.
Don't worry, countries don't take that shit seriously.
Great, we got Iran involved now.
Yeah.
Good. Great. Wonderful. Can't wait for World War III to start.
Lebanese Information Minister Ziad Makari condemned the late afternoon detonation of the pagers, handheld devices that Hezbollah and others in Lebanon used to send messages, as an Israeli aggression. It's pretty Jewish passive aggression, though. What happened to your pages? It seems they're not working correctly.
Yeah.
Hezbollah said Israel would receive its fair punishment for the blast.
Oh, that means we're getting involved.
The Israeli military, which has been engaged in cross-border fighting with Iran-backed Hezbollah since the start of the Gaza war in October, declined to respond to questions about the detonations. Yeah, because they'll say, we don't have to fucking talk to you.
Can we just, like, if World War III is going to start, can we just kick it off now? Just get it fucking going?
You just want to get it over with?
Yeah, so that way maybe it's done by the time our kids are actually fighting age. I'm going to raise a kid just to fucking send him to war for these fucking assholes that are fucking us all over.
You want to get it done before they're 18,
Sitting here struggling to get by. They're making millions. Just fucking handing our money over to these shithole countries. Fuck them all.
The New York Times reported that Israel hid explosive material in the Taiwan-made Gold Apollo pagers before they were imported to Lebanon. By the way, Lebanon, nothing to do with the Hamas terrorist attack back in October. Israel's more than punished the Gaza Strip and the West Bank for the fucking terrorist attacks. They've more than made their point. Citing American and other officials briefed on the operation. So we knew.
Oh, yeah, we knew. Great.
So now
We're
Hezbollah
involved.
knows that we knew.
Cool. Yep. Thanks.
The Palestinian militant group Hamas, which is waging war with Israel in Gaza, said the pager blasts were an escalation that will only lead Israel to failure and defeat. Looking forward to it.
Fine with it as long as we pull the fuck out and leave him be.
Christ. Tuna with $2 says, I'd give more, but you punish us when we meet the goals. I'm not punishing you guys. The morning show people just went fucking bananas.
And you didn't meet the goal last night. That's his whole point.
Right. And then the morning show kind of flexed on you a little bit, Tuna. That's all. That's all it is. Chris O'Lean with $10 says, credible claims that doctors in Lebanon had their pagers go boom. Spaces on Twitter happening right now on the topic, but YouTube won't let me super chat the username. I'll reply with it. Okay. 155 away from the Quint. 155. People that watch that guy's show also enjoy shows like Tim Pool, says Buffalo Jockey. Okay, well, that makes sense. That makes sense. Aaron, are you drinking coffee this late at night? No, I'm not a coffee guy. It's just water. I was just, I wanted it. My kids got me this mug for Father's Day, and I just wanted to drink my water out of it. I do have a Red Bull down here because it's not open.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm having trouble deciding if I should open it or not.
It's getting too late now.
Right. I have to do show prep after this show.
Yeah, it doesn't take you that long, does it?
No. So I'll put it away for tomorrow. I'll drink it tomorrow morning.
You're better off waiting till the morning with that.
People saying, Blue Key says, show the mug. It says, love you, Daddy. And then on the other side, it says, Daddy, let's play. Aw, isn't that fucking adorable? Isn't that cute? Das Optic Nerve says, yeah, morning show me really showed evening show me what's up. Says Das Optic Nerve. Thank you, buddy. You guys,
that's right. You're a different person in the evening. Yep.
Oh, aren't we all?
Yep.
Little werewolf syndrome, of course. Yeah, that really pisses me the fuck off, I got to tell you. It's just gonna.
It's fucking annoying, isn't it?
What have we gotten from that friendship?
Nothing.
I understand when we started supporting Israel, we didn't want them to be communist.
Why would we not want? Why does it matter if they were communist to us?
Ooh, we didn't want a communist democracy, or not democracy, but we didn't want a communist Jewish state in the Middle East. Because we helped create it, so we wanted it to pledge fealty to us. So we gave them billions of dollars and funded all their early on wars so that they would be loyal to us against the Soviet Union. That's how it all started.
I don't think we needed them.
Tuna with $2 says, I am an AM and PM viewer. I gave today. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Nobody's punishing you. You're getting shitloads of overtime. Don't you worry. It's just that I can't not give it to the morning show people. They gave a fuck ton of money.
That's where the money came in. That's the time frame the money came in. If you gave in that time frame, you're going to get it back for that time frame.
Yeah, like I said, we're 155 away from the Quint. We said if you knock out the Quint, we'll give you tonight overtime and tomorrow night overtime.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Absolutely, Tuna. Let's talk about the Diddy thing.
Oh, yeah.
And then we got J.D. Vance saying something about curry and chicken. That could be very interesting. Then we got some Dave Grohl news tonight. Some Libertarian Party guy in New Hampshire wants Kamala Harris to die.
Oh, God.
We got more on Springfield. Bunch of crazy. We got a bunch of good stuff still left for tonight. I was looking at some of the polls today.
Uh-huh.
National polls.
Black ones, white ones. Which ones? Asians?
Huh?
Poles? Cocks?
No, I thought you meant Poles like Polish people. Wow,
Poles.
you really went
Poles.
out of left field.
'Cause
on
you're
me
gay.
for that one. I'm staring
you're
at
gay.
dicks. I understand
Yes.
now. No, I was staring at. No.
You see, I was right.
I wasn't staring at anything.
Staring at them poles.
Tuna, thank you for the total of $6. I appreciate that. That's actually going to bring us down to $150. No, I was looking at the political polls of Harris and Trump.
Oh, okay.
And they've all got Harris up like anywhere from 2 to 5 points.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
They got us make us believe that Trump's going to lose. So when
So
they rig
nobody
it,
goes.
yeah,
Right?
when they rig it, it's like, oh yeah, we knew that was going to happen.
No, now Sam Joe's calling me Aaron the penis gazer Imholtz. It's not what I'm talking about. It's not what I was saying when I said
That's
polls.
what I'm saying.
But yeah, I mean, I simply can't believe it. 538 also says that Trump's got a 60% chance of winning the Electoral College.
Uh-huh.
So get ready for this country to go fucking ape shit if Kamala does win by like 2 points, but she loses the Electoral College and Trump is president.
Yeah.
They'll go
It's gonna be
bananas.
George Floyd all over again.
Jesus, they're going to go that far, huh?
You don't think they won't?
Just burn down all the shit you already burned
There's
down.
one fucking side that's just like, hey, we're just talking. We want to do this. We want to do this. Here's our policy. We want to make America great again. There's the other side that's literally tried to kill him twice. You think this shit ain't going to burn? They're going to have people out there paid to instigate things, to escalate every fucking protest. Peaceful protests where cities are fucking burning.
I guess they are trying to fucking kill the guy.
Yeah.
So, I assume. Guys, my name is not the Trouser Snake Charmer. It's not the Trouser Snake.
You're welcome.
So I was looking at, my club suite tickets for the Vikings game this weekend.
Okay.
And they got down to $95.
Ooh.
And I'm like, holy shit, I should have gone.
Yeah.
So I started asking around
Uh-huh.
because SP is like, I'm not really a football person. Ask all your friends. And then if I get to SP, I'm like, I'm not going to put her through that. I'll just stay home. We'll watch the game.
Yeah.
This weekend. I'm too fired up after that fucking win last weekend.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going through all my friends and I'm getting all the texts back. It's not looking good.
Yeah.
It's not looking good for this weekend. Diddy. I'm so far behind. Apparently, this, from the time we started talking about it this morning to me being away from the internet all fucking day as usual, a lot of shit has happened.
Yeah.
Diddy got indicted at the end of the morning show today.
Yep.
But then they just they talked about like the stuff they found, and apparently there's more shit being found, and
There's a lot of shit.
Oh
a
my
fucking lot of
God,
shit.
P. Diddy sounds like a fucking lunatic. But here's my thing: he's a billionaire, right?
Yep.
Billionaires get to do this shit. You don't get caught and arrested unless you run afoul of, they.
Yeah.
So what did Diddy do? Diddy dumb Diddy do?
Diddy dumb, all right.
What did he do to piss off the people that were obviously, this was probably a well-known secret in billionaire powerful circles. So what did he do to piss off the people who've been protecting him on this for so long?
Trying to extort people too much with his shit he's got on them? I don't know.
I
don't
know.
want their shit to come out, so let's get him fucking arrested. We'll take care of him in prison.
Well, because this isn't something you can hide without the help of powerful people.
Yeah.
So what did he do to those powerful people to make them turn on him? Because if you're a billionaire and some bitch from your harem starts getting mouthy, your billionaire buddies will help you kill her and hide her.
Mm-hmm.
They take care of those types of people. So I want to know, and this goes to your Epstein theory.
Yeah.
I want to know what Diddy did to betray the group and get himself caught and arrested. And I have a feeling that once Diddy starts talking to save his own hide,
Yeah.
they're going to forget to turn on the cameras and the guards are going to go on break and he's going to hang himself with paper clothing
Right.
like Epstein did. Ryan with $5 says, Aaron, please contact Jesse Lee Peterson and let him know your situation. It would be great content. I'd be ashamed to give Jesse Lee an update on what happened this year. It's better left unsaid to old Jesse. Fauci's Pangolin, hey, by the way, thank you.
Yeah.
I'll bet you can get cheap Vikings tickets by asking online at Meet Gazer Esquire. Thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, somebody says beta. I think Jesse would definitely say, so you sharing your wife beta. Let's go to this Diddy thing. Let's watch they talk about it on TMZ.
So I got to tell you, last night I was actually doing a
jacking off. Harvey Levin, you were talking to the other people in the group and ratting out Diddy.
Lecture at USC, and I got a call from one of our producers. Apologies to the students that I bailed, but we broke a story that Diddy got arrested last night.
Arrested last night in New York City by the feds.
And I got to tell you, Charles, I have never read 14 pages that contained so much
many allegations.
Shocking information and allegations.
I tell you, Charles, it would make giving an 8-year-old cocaine seem tame.
Diddy, among other things, he has been accused of sex trafficking, engaging in a conspiracy to foster prostitution, racketeering, kidnapping, narcotics offenses, arson.
So now it's a crime to let kids sleep? Sorry, it's fucking stupid.
Oh boy.
Bribery. That is the beginning.
And the feds lay this all out, and that they say that basically his organization, his company, which they refer to as the Combs Enterprise, which certainly sounds more like a
mob,
like a
Mafia,
mob
yeah.
outfit, that it existed mainly to fuel his desires, often his sexual desires. And they lay out in detail a lot of those sexual desires in this indictment.
So one of the...
It's almost like you don't get to be in the club of billionaires unless you're a complete fucking pervert.
Yeah.
Like, they don't let you in the club unless you have sexual deviancy run amok.
Mm-hmm.
Centerpieces, and we've talked about this before, are these freak-off parties
yeah.
that Diddy hosted. And, you know, we all...
Did he?
I think
or
he did.
didn't he?
That's the allegation. And remember, Cassie that first came to light in Cassie's lawsuit, where she talked about these freak-off parties that he would have at hotels.
See, like, if Diddy's rich buddies didn't approve of him going down for this, she would have never come to light. She'd have been gone.
Yeah.
She'd have been dead or paid off or something.
She said, in Atlanta, Miami, L.A., and New York.
And they were essentially orgies. But the U.S. attorney for the Southern District of New York, who filed this, laid this out at a press conference and specifically addressed the freak-offs.
The freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time, involved multiple commercial sex workers, and often involved a variety of narcotics, such as ketamine, ecstasy, and GHB, which Combs distributed.
What?
I didn't say nothing.
What?
I didn't say nothing.
Some of us learn from our mistakes. Okay?
Diddy?
Diddy do not. Do a dumb Diddy. Diddy dumb. Diddy don't.
Distributed to the victims to keep them obedient and compliant.
That's why you gotta shit on their chest, Diddy.
As alleged, when Combs didn't get his way, he was violent, and he subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse so that they would participate in the freak-offs. In addition to the violence, the indictment alleges that Combs threatened and coerced victims to get them to participate in the freak-offs. He used the embarrassing...
How many times are we going to watch federal agents and prosecutors say freak off?
A lot.
Oh, my God.
Dude, it's a lot.
Freak off, freak off, freak off.
And sensitive recordings he made of the freak-offs as collateral against the victims.
Now, they say they found those recordings of the freak-offs during the raids.
Why are we recording our sexual perversion?
It's to blackmail people who are involved.
Oh, it's an Epstein thing.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. When you're saying you have to be a fucking pervert to be in the billionaire club,
yeah,
that's what this is. Because you had to go to the freak off and you had to do certain things, be filmed, and now we got you.
So they're all perverts. So they need you to be a pervert, and they need to film you being a pervert.
You got to be in the club. That's your initiation into the club.
Okay.
Your only way out, you're fucking dead.
That's my thing with, like, Epstein. Like, I don't think that all of those guys that were on the plane and fucked the girls, I don't think they're all pedos.
No.
That like underage girls. I think they were given underage girls to fuck. They never checked ages.
Yeah.
And then when they were done, Epstein and his people would, Sam Show, they'll go, you know that girl's 14, right? And we got pictures and video. So you're going to hey, Bill, you're going to get rid of Glass-Steagall, and you're going to go to war with whoever we want you to.
Yeah. There's another angle to this, though. Diddy forced homosexual sex. So he got guys fucking guys and had video of that to blackmail them. So it's not just you're fucking underage. It's not just we got you doing despicable shit, narcotics.
Yeah.
There's gay sex involved, too. Which, I mean, it's Hollywood, so why would anybody be involved or
you
surprised?
know what? Now I'm outraged. Before...
I'm just saying, like, specifically, this dude who was talking mentions the homosexual sex. They reference it in this.
On his homes.
He went way too far. He was like, Coke can dicks, ripping apart buttholes. You wouldn't believe it.
In Miami and here in LA.
Which opens up
they talked about all the
Pandora's box.
Oh, shit, that's kind of cool. I mean, I hate it because it's government agents fucking overarmed and fucking looking like the military storming a guy's house. That kind of is
Well, I don't know, with that much sex trafficking and...
There's so much cum all over the place, you know? They got to wear military gear so they don't get all the disease.
Well, right, when the first wave of soldiers you send in trips on all the fucking lube, they slip it around. Once they're on the ground, they've soaked it all up in their fucking clothing. The second wave can come in and actually have some footing.
When they look like Bill Murray after Slimer hit him in Ghostbusters. Yeah.
Box of who is in this. One of the things they are alleging, and this is the prostitution charge, which is that Diddy would bring male porn stars across state lines to participate in these freak-offs.
Guys, you don't have to sell me on how terrible this was. And you guys keep...
Oh, yes, terrible.
And you guys keep adding, like, lesser crimes to it. Like, you're like, and he brought male porn stars across state lines. All right, on top of, like, the keeping women imprisoned and, like, the forced sex and all that stuff. Like,
And essentially victimize, I mean, that's the way they're putting it, some of the women who were pressured to be part of this.
Yeah, the feds are alleging.
So there's film of all these people.
Yeah.
It's coming.
And they have it.
It's coming out.
Uh-huh.
Well,
that's the thing. Even if they Epstein him, they have the film.
But here's the deal. That film's never going to see the light of day.
Yeah.
Because it involves entertainers, actors, people in government, people important to certain causes. They're not... The government's glad they got this shit because they're like, good, now nobody will see it.
Now we can, oh shit, we lost all that evidence. Where did it go?
Or there'll be some kind of plea deal and they'll seal the documents. Like we still haven't seen Epstein's little black book.
Yeah.
Sealed.
Harvey, a full-scale criminal enterprise here. They say that Diddy was conspiring with many people, mostly his employees, to engage not just in...
But not other billionaires.
No.
Those guys knew nothing about it. None of the other rich... types he hobnobbed with, they're just shocked that this was going on.
Drawing people out across state lines for the purpose of prostitution, forcible coercion of sexual acts, forced drugging and raping of women, guns.
As opposed to what? Non-forced raping?
Right.
Like what?
All sorts of crimes, and it's all part of a criminal.
You heard
quantity.
I love that. I love how they're
drugs,
he was R-wording people. And don't forget drugs. Oh, yeah.
These are drugs.
U.S. attorneys talk about these.
GHB, oxy, ketamine, which he mentioned. Cocaine,
huge quantities of
MDMA.
drugs.
I mean, just really, Charles, this 14 pages is
They packed a lot in those 14 pages.
Can we get him to admit he killed Tupac, too? While we're at
it.
And it is now, Diddy's, we should say, his side, his attorneys have said that they're disappointed. I always find that weird when they say, we're disappointed that they decided to pursue this. Well, of course you're disappointed they decided to pursue it. But in court today, Diddy did plead not guilty to all the charges, and his attorneys say he is innocent. And they're going to fight this in court.
So we actually
might as well.
Yeah.
Unless he rolls over on a shitload of powerful people, they're throwing him in jail forever.
Yeah.
Federal prison. So, fuck it. I'd start naming names until they put you in the ground.
got his lawyer going into court and not only said he was not guilty, said he didn't do it. He came
That's what not guilty means. Oh my God.
TMZ is terrible at this.
The fuck?
If you need to like secretly film Hawk to a girl at the airport, you go to TMZ. If you need news reported, go elsewhere.
To surrender at a time agreeable to the U.S. Attorney's Office, and then they arrested him last night.
Here, I'm going to find out if Diddy's got a lawyer that could get him off of this or not. Hold on. Mark Agnafilo. Has been a lawyer for 30 years. Affilio didn't return calls. Federal judge. Mark Agnafilo, a lawyer for Walmart, and 2 Jewish rabbis. Oh. But that doesn't mean anything. Who is Diddy's attorney? Spoke to the arrest. Blah, 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 blah. He might not be...
He just represents them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and did he represent Lil Wayne too? Nope, that was Ronald Sweeney. What a guy. All right, let's continue. So we don't know if Diddy's going to be in trouble or not because we don't know what his attorney is.
I spent the evening with him. I was with him until about 1 o'clock. His spirits are good. He's confident. He is dealing with this head on the way he's dealt with every challenge.
That'll change. That head may not be on for much longer.
It's coming off.
He starts saying the CEO of...
Somehow he decapitated himself with his paper clothing.
His pager blew up.
Yeah.
Who would have known?
He was wearing it around his neck.
Somehow it exploded, took his balls off, and put them in his mouth. It was fucking weird, dude. The pager blew up, Diddy's head was removed, and it landed on a spike. Really strange.
In his life, and he's not guilty. He's innocent of these charges.
Oh, well, then pack it up, guys. Let's go home. We gathered all this lube for nothing.
Right.
Not guilty, obviously. He's going to fight this with all of his energy and all of his might and the full confidence of his lawyers. And I expect a
nice payday for me.
long battle with a good result for Mr. Combs.
Do you think he'll be released?
I'm going to fight like hell to get him released, and he should be released.
So
somebody said he offered $50 million bail. Is that true?
That's what the headline said.
$50 million bail. If I were the court, I'd be like, fuck yeah.
He's leaving the country. You know that, right?
And I do that too.
You let him out, he's leaving the country.
I take the $50 million, and then if I'm Diddy, I'm finding a creepy one-eyed boat captain with a raft, and I'm getting the fuck to Haiti tomorrow, and then we'll figure it out from Haiti. Have some cat for breakfast, and then figure it out.
What happened was Diddy was staying at the Park Hyatt Hotel in Midtown Manhattan. He apparently knew this was coming.
Yes, he's been preparing for this. And just hours before his arrest, was walking around the streets of New York, talking to fans, taking selfies with them. He and his son, Christian King Combs, were walking around talking to fans. So he seemed like he didn't have a care in the world. He'd been there earlier in the week. Over the weekend, was in Central Park.
God, it's just such a different judicial system for rich people.
Yeah.
I'm literally getting my suit on, putting on my shoes as a cop knocks on the door and shines a flashlight at 6 a.m. And I'm like, I'm literally just on my way like a rich guy to go turn myself in.
Yeah. But you don't get to, do you?
No, he's like, I got to take you. He's a cool guy, nice cop. He's like, I parked way down the street. Your neighbors won't see. We'll put the cuffs on really loose in front of you. I'm like, that's nice of you. Thank you, buddy. Let me take out my phone and dick around on my phone while I was back there. We were joking around about whether or not there was an open bar in the jail when we went in. He was all right.
Hanging out. So they have said, his team has said, look, he came.
I said, hey, I'm white.
Yeah.
I'm white.
To New York voluntarily because he was cooperating.
So let's get
He's out of lube.
into the fact that the judge denied Diddy bail.
Right.
And that's a big deal.
Big deal. The judge basically said that he is going to be behind bars until his trial begins, whenever that is. The judge.
Could be a year from
We ain't getting to that trial.
Yeah, that could be a year from
Diddy ain't seeing trial.
We're going to, like, that's. See, I've seen Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
What you got to do is you got to do what Jimmy did for Lalo Salamanca.
Okay.
And you got to get like a fake family back there and go, he takes care of these children and he needs to get out. He is not a flight risk. You can't let Diddy out. He's the epitome of a flight risk.
Yeah.
And he should. He should get the fuck out of Dodge as soon as he can.
Said that
and by the way, that could be a year from now.
That prosecutors had shown enough evidence that he was either a flight risk and or a danger to others and potentially witnesses as well, because
I'd say both.
Yeah,
I'd say both.
The feds
They say
presented
he tampered with witnesses.
that he's
they
tampered
said.
with witnesses
Now,
in the past.
Now, when we broke this story last night, we said the plan was for him to surrender today.
Right.
And now we know why they swooped in last night instead.
Well, at least
So they did pull an Imholt on him.
Oh, okay.
They pulled an Imholt.
according to Diddy's attorney.
I got treated better than Diddy.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Because you're white.
I'm white.
Yeah.
I'm white.
But it makes sense.
Yes, Diddy's attorney outside court after the judge denied him bail suggested that the reason that the feds went and arrested Diddy at his hotel room last night is so that they could then go into court today and demand that he be held without bail.
Because if he showed up, it would seem he's not a flight risk.
Right. Oh, those fucking. Just when you have a criminal and I'm ready to bite and be like, you guys, nice job getting Diddy. You guys are fucking criminals too. The government are fucking criminals as well. This guy was
his lawyer talking shit.
No, I believe him.
I
He's
don't.
going to turn himself in. They go get him, so it looks like he wasn't going to turn himself in, because if he turns himself in, it helps with the bail situation, and they wanted to deny him bail.
Or you turn yourself in so you can look like the fucking good guy and get bail and then fucking
That's what I mean,
bounce.
and they know that, so they went and got him so he couldn't do that.
Yeah, but you think the judge doesn't know that?
Well, but there's rules that judges have to follow.
Judges can do what the fuck they want.
Ultimately.
Yeah.
That he's not a flight risk. He actually went down and surrendered, but that didn't happen, and Diddy's attorney thinks that was all part of the plan so that he would be held without bail.
So he is pled not guilty. There was a little bit of victim shaming in the court.
Yeah, there was a part where they started discussing the indictment. There's a part of the indictment where, as we said, they refer to victim one, which clearly seems to be Cassie, and Diddy's attorneys did argue that it's like they were trying to...
Fuck, bro. Not my complexion, but I get it.
Look at that titty, yo.
Yo, look at him. Look at him chocolate tits.
Explain away what we saw in that video, in that horrific video in the hotel hallway.
Oh, I forgot
and said
about that.
Yeah.
Cassie
oh, no,
was
just
going
excuse us.
through,
Explain it away.
although they referred to as victim one, was going through Diddy's phone and discovered he had another girlfriend and got mad and hit him in the head with his cell phone.
And the intimation
and then
is...
left with his clothing. So
and the intimation is, and that's why he did what he did.
Well, no,
So
that's
he
just...
threw a vase at her fucking head and drug her down the hallway by her hair.
Well-
That's justified, yeah.
But no, they have to document everything that happened.
Right, but they were trying to paint her as the one that, like, it was her fault.
It's not nice to hit people with phones.
Or drag them down the fucking hallway by their hair.
Hey, two wrongs don't make a right.
right, trying to explain away that.
As Dan Rather said, that dog don't hunt.
No, that seems like...
My uncle says that. What do you know about med beds, Harvey?
Done babies.
Why do you look so young? That's my question. Yeah, so Diddy wants to offer up $50 million to get out of jail because he's fucking running.
Yep.
That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Diddy says his mansion on Miami's Star Island would be offered up as collateral. It's worth $48 million, and his mother's Miami home would cover the remaining $2 million.
Taking the home away from your fucking mother, you dirtbag piece of
No,
shit?
he'll take his mom with him. Right now, he's giving his lawyer all his account numbers and all of his PIN numbers and be like, you take as many fucking millions out of my
You
accounts
think
as
he
you
doesn't
can.
already have a shitload of cash on hand as well?
You think he's got a...
I think
A
that
bag?
motherfucker's got cash on hand.
You
yeah.
think so?
Oh, yeah.
Anna Kasparian with $2 says, love you, Aaron. You are my mini Diddy. Thank you, Anna. Adam Simon gifting a membership. Thank you very much, pal. Appreciate it. We got a bunch of blue guys, dabba-dee-dabba-die, over on Rumble we got to get to. Buffalo Jockey with $1 says he's not a mob boss. Those are what we call white and Italian-run organization. Minorities run street gangs. $1 from Buffalo Jockey. Maxon Epstein went to prison for trafficking absolutely nobody. Yeah, remember that? Because they didn't name any people who were trafficked. Nobody in the book. They went away for trafficking nobody. Buffalo also with $1. Club-fed prison does seem better than Haiti or Springfield, Ohio. He might have a point. $1 from Buffalo Jockey says, do you think it wasn't her fault, Matt?
That's what I said.
How dare you? McBuster says, Haitian dun babies and Sibian machines everywhere. Diddy's house probably smells like Hillary's armpit.
Yeah.
140 away from the Quint. We hit the quad today. Now we're looking at the Quint, which is tomorrow night's goal. If you guys knock that out, we give you back both of your overtimes that the morning people took from you. They fucked you guys over good by throwing a bunch of money at the old toe, that's for sure. Let's go ahead. I just want to check PayPal real quick to make sure we're all caught up. Otherwise, we just have 20 minutes left for tonight, and the morning gets all your guys' glory. All right, so we're caught up on the Diddy thing. Fuck, man. I'm actually exhausted hearing all that. Like, I'm tired just from listening to all the fucked up shit Diddy did.
Bootlegging bitches across state lines.
Bitches across state lines. I haven't heard that since they arrested Jack Johnson back in the 1910s. He's violated the Mann Act.
That's a Mann Act.
So yeah, I'm kind of hoping for like a movie out of this where like he gets out on bail and he fucking ski-daddles.
Yeah.
And he Roman Polanski's it and gets the fuck out of Dodge. Just, for the story. And then I want to find out what he knows.
Right.
I want to find out who's a part of this and everything else. I also, we have, I guess, would you consider this soft or hard lighting that we have here? Because I had people telling me, I was looking through Instagram and Facebook comments, and they were like, wow, there's a picture of the kids and I before the first Vikings game of the year, and they're like, wow, you look really fucking good in that lighting. What's wrong in the morning? I was like, that's hurtful.
Wow.
I was like, how do I change the lighting here
right
to make it look more like that? And that's what I want to work on. Do I got to put shit right up here?
Yeah, but that straight down lighting casts shadows. That's the problem.
That's just it.
You need to have like stands on the other side of these screens to cast light this way.
So if I shoot it at me, it won't cast shadows.
Only behind you, and then you need more shit like...
Motherfuck. I got to have dueling lights.
Just like, yeah, you have to have something dimmable, something like, I think the color tone is right. But like a little more light coming at you. Not a lot, but it needs to be even lighting coming at us.
Far be it Mock Fry with $2.
Tech support.
Says, I've heard from April that Aaron can't find the Quint. We're looking to hit the Quint today. Copperhead with $10 says, if Diddy is found guilty, he's definitely getting his doddle held by dudes with large ditties.
Oh, boy.
Thank you, bud. 130 away from the Quint. 5 goals in one day. 130 away from that. And you guys getting your overtime. You can still get your overtime tomorrow night.
Yeah.
But if the morning show people knock out your 130, they're getting that one too. They're literally monopolizing all of your overtime this week. The morning show people are going to take whatever you guys have left over tomorrow, and they're going to be like, Aaron, fucking evening show tonight. Just do 2 hours extra today. I'll have to be beholden to them. JD Vance is in trouble for racism. Ooh, let's listen.
All right.
I want to hear racism.
Yes, I'd love to. I
would love to hear what's going on with racism. So, I guess, so we played the Laura Loomer thing last night.
Yeah.
Where she's like, the White House is going to smell like curry and everything's going to be, thrown through a call center in India or something like that. I guess JD Vance took it to the next level.
Oh, great.
You know how weird it is to make Laura Loomer not look like the craziest person in the room? That's fucking
Can't wait
hard.
to hear it.
Let's check it out.
Good pick, Trump.
You asked about Laura Loomer. Look,
his eyeliner fucking enrages me every time I see it.
Why is he doing it?
This guy and his fucking eyeliner.
Why does he have to wear eyeliner?
Back it down. You look like a fagoo.
Laura Loomer is not affiliated with the Trump campaign. She said something about curry in the White House that I first read about this morning, actually, because I knew that you would ask me about it. Look, Kristen, I make a mean chicken curry. I don't think that it's insulting for anybody to talk about their dietary preferences or what they want to do in the White House.
Okay.
Dude, all you had to do was say Laura Loomer is a crazy bitch. And that you don't... You know what she means by the curry thing. It's an India diss. It would be like if I was... if Tim Walz were in there, it was like, they're going to be making tater tot, hot dish, and walleye all the fucking time.
Yeah.
You know?
That's... Yeah.
Why is he trying to defend Laura Loomer? She's a crazy twat. She's never helped anybody. She made a fucking curry joke, or that wasn't even a joke. She was screaming her fucking head off. She's sucking dick and making curry. Throw the dumb bitch under the bus. Why are you trying to do? I hate it when these politicians try to get cute with words and think they can outsmart people. You can't. It's politics is Hollywood for ugly people.
Talk about their dietary preferences or what they want to do in the White House. I think what Laura said about Kamala Harris is not what we should be focused on. We should be focused on the policy and on the issues. And look, so yeah, do I agree with what Laura Loomer said about Kamala Harris? No, I don't.
Hey, retard, that should have been
it.
All you
That's
said.
it.
I make a mean chicken curry. Why are we talking about dietary? You know that's not what they were talking about.
Word economy. Practice it. Don't just spew shit.
Yeah, but I have to do a 4-hour show. Oh, him. Sorry. I apologize.
I also don't think that this is actually an issue of national import. Is Laura Loomer running for president? No. Kamala Harris is running for president, and whether you're eating curry at your dinner table or fried chicken, things have gotten more.
Why are we bringing fried chicken into it?
Because she's Indian or black, we don't know. It depends on the day.
Why are we doing the black thing? JD, this is my problem with him from day one. You talk too fucking much. You offer up too much shit. Yeah, is there anything wrong with anything you said? Technically, no. In a grown-up world, we get what you're saying. But you're with the liberal media. This isn't a grown-up world. They're fucking opportunistic scumbags. You hand them all the ammunition they need.
At least he left out watermelon.
God bless him for that, and scratch-offs and Philly blunts. Thank God he left Black and Milds off the fucking table. Thank you, JD. They leave them in their work boots, Chuck. Oh, God damn it. You put Velcro on the ceiling, Diane. Shut up, JD. Kennedy! That's who we need. They need Kennedy in it. All right, JD, you're fired. I'd like to announce my new running mate, Kennedy! My uncle gets super excited because he's like, John F. Kennedy Jr.? Like, no, he's still dead, Uncle. Are you sure that med beds?
Expensive thanks to her policies. Let's talk about the person running for president of the United States, not a social media personality who supports Donald Trump.
Especially a crazy...
That should have been... that right there. Again, just...
He just runs his fucking
Learn
mouth
what to
much.
leave out.
Pray by 12 with 199 says Trump should have picked RFK. That's all. Yes. Buffalo Jockey with $1 says, is there not a country's government that would have protected Diddy for him to spill the beans on all who's involved? Russia. Go to Russia immediately.
God.
Just like Snowden.
Yeah.
Spill all the beans. Epstein, he couldn't go to Russia because he was a Mossad guy. I believe he was a Jewish agent.
Okay.
I think he was property of the Israeli government, and I think they had him killed. But yeah, Diddy could go to Russia and fucking spill.
Oh, he
dude.
could still make music in Russia then.
He'd be the hottest artist in Russia. He'd be the only black one. Him and Pussy Riot would fucking kill it together from their jail cell. Buffalo Jockey with $1 says you hide the welfare... under the work boots. If you hide them in the work boots, the Mexicans will find them. Thank you, Buffalo Jockey. I appreciate it. You guys knocked out the quad today. You're 130 away from the quint. I don't think we're going to knock out the quint today. That's okay. The morning typically handles.
Oh, wow. Shots fired.
And we'll wrap up here in about 10 minutes. We got a few quick hitters that we can do. SP is now telling me that she'll go to the Vikings game this weekend.
Oh.
I know she doesn't super de-duper want to, so I don't want to make
Has she ever been?
I don't think so. But I have no problem staying home.
Right, but like I'm almost thinking on the side of like you're gonna get really good fucking seats.
I know.
It's a good like it's an experience.
I don't want to feel like I'm dragging.
Even if you're
her.
not a big fan, like can't you like go and just like I could have.
Maybe if she's watching right now, she can turn on. She can look at the pictures I'm about to show. Pornhub pops up on this computer because we pull up porn clips during the show. Polaris Club, U.S. Bank Stadium. You get these if you sit at the bar. You sit at the bar for fucking, I don't know, till like 11:30. And you look, these tickets are $125 a pop. They're fucking crazy. You walk in, and this is like the seating area. You go in, and there's couches and TVs. You can watch all the games. Here you walk in. You got your own private
I've been
bar area.
Yeah. I've been to a spot that was kind of like a weird little, you had to go down like some weird secret flight of stairs almost to get to it. And you had like this private, like, there's only a limited section that's available.
You're thinking of the Delta Lounge?
I don't remember what it was called.
The Delta Lounge is the super duper on the field one. That one's fucking expensive. Like even
it was the corner though. Like it's by the corner.
Yeah. If you get those cheap, those are still.
Well, I wasn't down there for a sports game. I was down there for a hillbilly monster truck show.
If you go to US Delta Sky Lounge,
but like
or not Sky Lounge, that's the airport. The Delta seating area, the suites, those even cheap are $700. Those are crazy. But these you can get for $150 if you wait late enough. Seats are 41 feet from the sideline.
Nice.
There's HD TVs, couches, and everything out in the.
Do we need to advertise as an HD TV at this point?
No. Private bar, private concessions, private bathroom. Yeah. No lines.
That shit's cool as hell.
It's fucking awesome.
Just a limited section of seating with this fucking concessions and bathrooms. You don't gotta fucking wait for anything.
But then there's a second level club.
Yeah.
That were like $95 this weekend. 15 minutes from game time. It has the same shit. The seats are just further up.
Yep.
That's
gotcha.
it. And there's a DJ after in the. If you go in the second level ones, like the first level ones are nicer seats, but the second level is like for the more working class club seating kind of people, the white trash.
Upper middle class with some white trash left in you. You want to get fucked up afterwards and party.
Get fucked up. They have a DJ after the game. The bars. Oh, so the regular bars close at like after the third quarter.
Yeah.
At the club seating, they stay open 30 minutes after the game.
Gotcha.
So you get a little more fucked up. Atomic Ray with $10 says JD is growing on me. Y'all just aren't drunk enough to like the puppet show pussies. Trump show is hot.
Oh, boy.
Maybe he's right. Maybe we're squares. He could be right.
Maybe.
120 away from the quint. Thank you, guys. Shea brought Jesus Christ. Geno's garlicky. McBuster says SP will resent you for it after, or she is setting up a quid pro quo. Aaron will have to go to her friend's baby showers for life.
Oh, boy.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that. I didn't know that she was plotting some devious shit on me. I'm kidding.
That's what them bitches do.
These fucking broads, I tell you what. No. I don't think she would go to one of those. She'd go, we're going here for a half hour, and we're getting the fuck out of here.
Nice. That's the attitude to fucking have.
Don't have to twist my arm.
Uh-huh.
If you want to walk in there and go, I don't feel good, I'll do that with you too.
Oh, we might have COVID. We have to leave.
Yeah. Hey, you know what Dave Grohl doesn't need right now?
What's that?
One of his old exes getting his back.
Oh.
You know, if you don't know what's going on with Dave Grohl, he had a baby with a mistress.
Ooh.
That he just had to come out with in the last couple of weeks.
Ooh.
His wife is sticking around for now.
Okay.
But now one of his ex-girlfriends comes out and goes, David's a good guy. He's okay. If I'm David, I'm calling that bitch and go, would you shut the fuck up? I am already in enough fucking trouble in this house.
Yeah.
Shut your goddamn whore mouth right now.
You fucking her too?
Yeah, exactly. Right.
That's all
exactly.
That's all it is. I bet you're fucking this one too, aren't you?
If his wife,
ex-girlfriend my ass, you're still fucking her.
if his wife reads TMZ and she sees that story, she's going, yeah, you fucking that one, you piece of shit. I wish Kurt Cobain lived and you didn't. Dave Grohl's cheating scandal and secret love child might have rocked everyone else, but his ex-girlfriend is still solidly in his corner to support him.
Great.
Good
for Dave.
That's going to make Dave's life so much easier. You think this bitch knows what she's doing? She's like,
She's got no fucking idea.
I'll teach him to dump me. I'll make shit.
You think they're that smart, Aaron?
Yeah. Oh, have you met him?
Oh, when it comes to being vindictive. Okay.
Yeah. Jennifer Finch, Dave's ex from the 90s, is stepping up to defend the Foo Fighters frontman through all the drama, calling him a top-tier dad and friend. Yeah, she didn't say he was a good husband. I mean,
friend, so are they... Friend! She's your friend? You're still talking to her? You're fucking her!
Telling us she got a front row seat to his family dynamic while touring with them recently.
Exactly!
Tell me this bitch doesn't know what she's doing.
Exactly!
Jennifer, who is part of the punk rock band L7, assures us Dave's doing everything he can for his family, giving it his all in spite of the messy situation. How the fuck are you supposed to know?
The messy situation. You mean he stuck his dick in a strange woman, had a kid with her? He's doing everything he can for his family.
That's his
by
wife.
Fucking other people.
His wife's a cutie. Cutie patootie. The fuck, dude?
Who's the mistress? What did he fucking stick it in?
You show me a guy with the prettiest wife in the world, I'll show you a guy tired of fucking her. Jesus Christ, every time, right?
I want to know. I want to know what
Bill
the
Maher's
looked like.
Bill Maher's old joke.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "You show me the hottest woman in the world, I'll show you a guy tired of fucking her." Hugh Grant had Elizabeth Hurley at home. He wanted Marvin Hagler in a wig when he got picked up with that black prostitute.
But do we know, is there a picture of the chick he had the kid with?
I don't think so. I haven't seen one.
Okay.
Jordan probably isn't as warm and fuzzy about Grohl following his bombshell Instagram confession last Tuesday. Yeah, she's not happy. I promise you. And she's also probably not happy about the girlfriends coming out of the woodwork talking about what a great fucking guy he is.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's not going over very well. I was trying to catch up with the chat here. McBuster says Courtney Love is a slag. Useless fact. She tried out for the part of Nancy in Sid and Nancy with Gary Oldman, but didn't get it. But played the best friend. Later went on to become Nancy. Oh, because of the Kurt Cobain thing. Yeah, that Dave Grohl thing. The last thing you need is your ex-girlfriend's going, oh, he's such a good guy.
Yeah, I'm not finding anything about the...
Shut your fucking mouth, woman. Yeah, he didn't make the woman that he fucked and had the kid with public. I don't think there's any way.
Well, Daily Mail is saying Dave Grohl had 15-year affair with perfect porn goddess. What?
I mean, if she's perfect, can you be in porn and be perfect?
No, but why isn't there a picture of her?
Oh, that's what you're upset about.
Yeah. So porn. So he wanted some freaky shit. That bitch wasn't into it. He went to the porn bitch.
Yeah,
and then knocked her up.
Yeah, his wife's worth millions of dollars. She's a classy lay now.
Oh.
So she can't be doing, fish hooks in the butt and shit,
Well, you want to keep a man around, you got to get freaky, bitch.
She can't play lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly. She can't do that kind of shit. What do we have for tomorrow? Trump flip-flops on key policy and posts saying he can win New York? No fucking way.
Oh, boy.
Fox's Ducey, Corinne Jean-Pierre clash over Trump assassination attempt. Ooh, that'll be good.
Ooh.
I want to see that one.
So do I.
GOP senator draws gasp from shocking attack on Muslim witness. You should hide your head in a bag. Oh, wow. I want to see that one. That's interesting. All right, we got a bunch of good stuff for tomorrow, guys.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't quite get your overtime back,
but
if the morning show audience doesn't fuck you on that and steal it from you, you can still get tomorrow night's overtime. Because the morning show knocked out your last night goal. The morning show knocked out your tonight goal. So they have to get those. Look, it's only fair. But you still have a shot at your 120 tomorrow night if the morning show audience doesn't fuck you really hard in the asshole over it. We'll see. Awesome show, guys. A lot of fun. It looks like I've got a pretty good start on tomorrow. I want to see. Here's the Little Six Club.
Okay.
This is one of the upper clubs. This one has a blackjack table. You can't play for money, but you can play for like promotional shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they just got you got private bars, you got seating areas, couches, shit like that.
The one I was in, it resembled that, but not quite as bougie. So I don't know what the fuck it was.
See, I don't know what these clubs are anymore because, here we go, Suck Up Club. That's the other side of the field, second level club. Suck Up Club is nice. I like that one. It's got some big screens, got a good bar vibe. Got good food too. Like you go in the Polaris Club one week, we get in there for like $120 a pop, my buddy and I.
Gotcha.
They're serving lobster rolls and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Here's your Delta Sky 360 Club. This is the one you're thinking of. This is the one the players walk through on their way to the locker room.
Oh, so I know what this is. So you got the club, right?
Yeah.
There's like a seating section on each side of the club. It's more towards the corner of the stadium. That's where I was. That's not bougie shit. Like the club, I know what you're saying. The club, there's the club stuff, but you still got your own like kind of private, but for the poor is private.
Check out Medtronic Club. This is
what side of the
fucking
stadium
insane.
is that on?
This is okay. So I've walked
retractable seating. Is it on that side?
I've walked past this one.
Yeah.
When we were fucking hammered on our way out.
Yeah.
We went down some stairs.
Yep.
And we walked past the doors and we looked in. Dude, it looks like a convention room. Like where you would have a wedding. It's that. And then you walk right out onto the field for your seats.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's like standing. You stand behind a rope line. You're on the field.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's fucked. Seats located between the 30-yard line that provide the ultimate football viewing experience. Okay, I'm thinking of something else. Most exclusive and upscale venue in the stadium.
Okay.
Capacity of only 1,100 seats. 11,555 square feet of lounge space.
Wow.
It's like 6 of most people's houses. 5 or 6 of most
You know what that is? No.
What?
That's a lot more than 6 of my house, motherfucker. That's more than 12 of my house. And that's only 11,500.
Sorry. I meant to say some people. Some people. Yeah. MSO says, no Quint, LOL. Boy, you talk about moving the goalposts, MSO. Aaron, you guys only knocked out 4 goals in one day, you piece of shit. We knocked out the quad tonight, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. You guys did knock out the equivalent. No, you didn't knock out the equivalent of an evening show goal. But that's all right. You guys are fine. You got within $50 of it.
They didn't last night either.
No. The morning show is fucking crushing it right now. I'll tell you that. All right, guys, thank you very much. I'm going to go get tomorrow morning's show ready. We'll talk to you again at 6 a.m. Matt, thank you for your work this week.
No problem.
And we will talk to you again at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Take it easy, everybody.
Later.